What is up, everyone? My name will be Josh. This is Straincentral, and today I actually have a YouTube channel again. That is ridiculous and crazy for me to say, as I've not actually had a main channel on the platform since, I want to say, July of 2018. So it's been over 2 years now, and I have actually been creating on different parts of YouTube. YouTube.com/scjosh is actually my second channel. And I've probably uploaded like 50 or so videos since then. But a lot has gone on in my life since 2 years ago. I've gone to rehab twice, like your average YouTuber would. Not really. I feel like that's more of just a me thing. And that's not actually for weed. That's mostly for alcohol problems that I was really struggling with. And I'm sure if you've actually seen my second channel, you've seen the vast amount of content I've made surrounding that. But I am also at this point right now in my life no longer smoking cannabis as well. So I know that's probably kind of odd for Straincentral, but I will be leaving all the content that I made prior that is not violating YouTube's guidelines on the channel. So there's like 690 videos for you guys to watch if you want to go back and watch old strain reviews, old product reviews. And honestly, I probably will still be doing things like vaporizer reviews, just using like lavender instead of cannabis, and some other stuff relating to cannabis. As for what's going to be on this channel, I will still be doing Weed 2 Wake and Bakes. I just personally won't be consuming. I'll probably just be drinking a cup of coffee and going over like weekly weed news and stuff. So I'm still 100% pro-cannabis, a cannabis activist that's, in the community. But I think one of the things I will kind of be switching to, and it's something I've really kind of always upheld, but will be switching more to, is just responsible cannabis use. Like I said earlier in the video, went to rehab, so I realized personally I deal with addiction issues, and I was using cannabis in some forms, in some senses, in like addictive ways. I was using it every day. I was using it excessively. There was no like really trying to control my consumption. And with that came alcohol use and, other addictions that kind of followed. But I will be uploading to the channel, like I said, weekly, hopefully, Wake and Bakes, where I go over my weed news like I have for like the last 87 episodes of that. I just personally won't be consuming. So one of the things that I'm definitely going to be transferring from my second channel back onto the main channel is the podcast that I started. A lot of that was cannabis related. It will still be cannabis focused on some topics, but for the most part I will also be doing kind of like mental health and recovery content as well. So there's going to be a lot kind of intermixed within the channel. I understand if you're a stoner and you don't support the change in lifestyle, if you want to hit that unsubscribe button, I don't hate you for it. I understand that some people are focused on their stoner lifestyle and don't want anyone harshing their mellow. But I will still be actually producing content on this channel. I'm so unbelievably stoked to actually have this platform back. And I think talking about some of my life struggles and some of the things I'm going through in sobriety are going to help some people, because I feel like a lot of you have kind of grown up with me in terms of when you started watching my channel, you were 16, 17, 18. I started my channel at 18, and over the last 7 years, I've grown up and matured and personally have stopped consuming cannabis. And I know through Instagram messages and through even comments on some of my old videos that there's a lot of people that can kind of relate to that. So I'm sure some of you are like surprised to even see this pop up in your feed. I haven't been talking to a camera much lately, especially on this channel, in 2 years. But at this point in my life, I am sober from cannabis. I'm actually currently living in a sober house, just kind of getting my life back to like understanding what it was like to live like a normal person. And honestly, it's been fucking awesome. My depression has lessened, my anxiety has lessened, and I'm in a really good, healthy mental state. I was also diagnosed a couple years ago with bipolar 2, so it's taken some time to actually get that medication right and get me normalized. But I feel really good, and like I said, I'm just astonished to actually be talking to the camera for something that's being uploaded to Straincentral. This is something that I worked for like 5 years on straight, and YouTube, even though I have their logo tattooed on my wrist, was like, nope, you don't get to keep it. So it took me actually going through a contact at Google to get this reinstated, and I'm amazed that even happens. But I just can't, I feel like I can't say how amazed and blown away I actually am to be able to upload to this channel. I've spent the last few days 18+ing all my videos, marking all my content that was paid promotions as paid promo, and deleting some of the excessive use content that just I don't feel like really fits with what the channel is going for when it comes to cannabis education and cannabis reviews and stuff like that. So I've kind of cleaned up the channel. I kind of went down a trip down memory lane, watched some of my old vacations, watched some of the old HempFest videos, and really like just kind of sat in that nostalgia for a while because it was really cool to see, and it's awesome to have all those memories back. So this is mostly just an update video that is saying don't be surprised to see some podcasts on the channel over the next few days. I think in some of the earlier podcasts I was still smoking, so there might be some consumption. So I know some of you are following me from SC Josh over to this channel and you're like, oh my gosh, is he smoking weed again? That's just not something I'm planning on doing for the foreseeable future. We'll say indefinite. I don't know if that will be forever, but I am really working a program of recovery right now. And consuming cannabis wouldn't be beneficial to my recovery nor my mental state. So I'm very okay with where I'm at. I know a lot of you still consume. I'm fully okay with that. I support the industry. I support the community. And I'm really excited to be talking to the Straincentral community again. I said for a long time, this is not something I did all by myself. The Straincentral channel, the Straincentral community is us. We built this together. And unfortunately, for a couple of years, we were deleted together. So I'm hoping we can kind of reunite. I can give you guys a big ol' hug, and I'm hoping that we could actually make some good content on this channel. There's a lot planned for the future. I am really excited to actually kind of go down some new paths and see exactly where it's going to lead. But this was mostly just a really quick update video that is saying Straincentral is back. I'll take an e-cig rip for you. Does that count for? There's still smoking going on. Look, I can use that as a thumbnail now, and everyone's gonna be like, "What?" No, I promise I won't do that. But yeah, I'm a little bit awkward talking to a camera because I don't feel like I've really done this consistently in quite a while. So I love you guys. I hope every single one of you is having yourself a wonderful day. I hope you're staying up. I hope if you're going through anything rough, some of this content will actually help with that. And I hope the positive vibes were exuded. But stay positive, stay medicated, guys. Peace.